Some people think that they have the flu when they really just have a simple cold. Flu is very seasonal. It normally moves around in waves from about November to March. Typically, the HSE will contact general practitioners to say that there is a flu bug on the march, or you may hear about it through the media, newspapers, that sort of thing. Flus are caused by a virus, and therefore antibiotics are absolutely no use. In fact, sometimes they can make a flu worse. So there's no place for antibiotics for straightforward cases of the flu. The main difference between a flu and a cold is that you will get unwell very quickly with a flu. You may recall or remember that with a cold it takes a little bit of time and you start to get unwell. But with a flu you can almost feel the moment that you got unwell when you get very, very high temperature and the actual shakes with it as well. You start to get quite weak with the flu very quickly, and even simple things like getting out of bed may just really push you back. Usually adults or children don't need to see the doctor when they get the flu. It's simple things, taking care of yourself, that's really, really important. And by that I mean making sure that you've got lots of fluids on board. Simple hot fluids like Lemsips are very, very helpful. And again, Lemsip contains paracetamol or Disprin are really good things as well. Obviously you can't take Disprin for a child below the age of 12. Unfortunately, for a smaller number of people with certain conditions like heart or chest conditions, or if they're over 65, flu can be quite a nasty bug. For those people, there is a vaccine available which is very effective. It's available free of charge from the HSE through your general practitioner. Something that surprised a lot of patients is that about 3 to 5 days after they first got the flu, they can actually feel a little bit worse. That's typical of the virus attacking your system. For the first few days, your system's been able to keep the defences quite high, but after 3 to 5 days, that's when you often do feel your worst. Flu symptoms can linger on for up to 3 weeks when you're not quite back to yourself. Unfortunately, with the flu, obviously you may have fits of coughing or even sneezing. If you do, please sneeze into a tissue and bin it as soon as you can. If you don't have access to a tissue, just sneeze into the crook of your arm. Probably the most important hygienic measure for sneezing is to simply wash your hands. The flu will generally clear up after 10 days or so. However, for children it can go on a little bit longer, up to 3 weeks. Again, at any stage if you're concerned, just contact your local general practitioner.